Hey guys, I'm out visiting our turkeys out here in the garden today. We are getting some more turkeys, I believe, this week. So altogether, I think we'll have 14. We'll end up with 14 turkeys. In today's video, we're going to show you some of what we did this weekend when we went to visit the Neals, Jeanette and Dugan from the Neals Homestead. We had to spend a really fun day out on their lake with their family and just enjoying some really good company. And we'd like to show you some of what we did today. Look at that monster.
Huge. Here comes Bo. Go! What is that, man? Oh no!
I just want to watch you eat it.
All right, so we are here with Jeanette and Dugan from the Neals Homestead, and they had us out today for a family fun day, just to spend time with their family and just kind of hang out. We had some fun games that we played, and we've got a nice lake, and the kids enjoyed a day playing in the lake. So thank you guys for having us out.
Well, thank you for coming.
Yeah. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your channel if somebody's kind of coming to look and wanting to check you out? What would somebody see if they came and checked out your channel?
Well, most recently on our channel, it has to do with gardening. But on our channel, we've had a lot of different things going on. We've had fishing things and wood cutting things. But I think you probably get a lot of cooking things. You get a wide range if you watch us.
And it's it's very family based. You have a son and grandchildren that are on there. Very family friendly.
We actually share the channel with our son Jeremiah, his wife Galilee, and then their 4 children. They're kind of busy with life otherwise, so old guy and I here get to put most of the videos up right now. But I will tell you that Jeremiah and his family are getting ready to go to Norway, and they're going to do a long, good series of what things are like, and especially farming and homesteading in Norway. Yeah. So you might be looking for that.
So you heard it here first.
We did have a market garden, so we grew a lot of market garden stuff, but we've retired from that, and now we're growing basically things that are for our own family to eat, like tomatoes and cucumbers and, you know, still a wide range of vegetables, but not as much of it.
sometime we'll have to come back and maybe we'll show you some of that, or just go check out their channel. They show a lot of that on their channel. So
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
We appreciate it very much.
Yes, yes. So we enjoyed the day and the visit very much.
Baby, come on.
Nope.
So I'm over here at our raised bed that you saw a couple videos back that we made from just scraps of wood that we had around our farm. And Jeremiah took the time and made me this really nice raised bed. And also its original purpose was to try to combat some of the water that runs off of our hill right here when it rains. It comes right down through here and it really just kind of washes out our garden. So this is kind of diverting some of that water away from our garden, around and out into that field. We haven't had a really hard rain since we built this. Our garden has stayed dry even through normal rains, and that's really what we're going for, diverting the water around our garden. So I think this is working as that, and it's just really pretty. We went ahead and planted some tomato plants in here and some strawberries that we got. Now I don't think that these strawberries will fruit again this year. I think they're done, but we'll get them started in here. Jeremiah dug up a huge load of soil from our woods. It's got a lot of composted leaves and decayed things in there that are really good for growing plants. They really like that stuff. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8 strawberries in here and 4 tomatoes so far. I'll probably end up planting a couple more. And then we're going to put a cattle panel right here to tie up the tomatoes to as they grow up. We've also got some, I believe they're zinnias, just for color. I love these flowers, and I really enjoy looking at them in this garden bed that we have now. You can see our potatoes are starting to come up. We've never done them in the ground before. We've always done them in either raised beds at our old house or our potato towers that we did last year, but we just didn't like how that turned out. So we're trying them in a row this year. So wish us luck with that. I really hope they turn out because I love having fresh potatoes. So you saw in our last video that I was tying up these cucumbers on this trellis, and just in a day, this one has like taken over. It's sprawled way out here, so real quick I'm going to tie it up. It's got these little tendrils that just stick out. Just going to try to wrap it real gently around there. Hopefully that stays. Oh, maybe not. Well, there. We'll trap it in that twine for now. Here's some good ones that have really wrapped onto that twine. Look how they wrap around it and then they wrap around themselves for a real good hold. That's pretty cool. Let's just do a real quick garden tour. We've got some tomatillos over here and ground cherries that the Neals brought us. Our cucumbers are looking good. We've got some flowers growing on those already. Here's our lettuce and our cabbage. As you can see, they're getting eaten up by the caterpillars again. But the lettuce is looking really great. We've had lettuce for several meals, and it's just really, really, really good. Our green beans, unfortunately, when we had all that water come into our garden, the green beans were not up yet. We had planted the seeds, but they weren't coming up. So that water just kind of washed them away. You can see, I started mulching over here, but you can see how they're just real sporadic. Well, that water came in and just flooded them out. So they're really just everywhere. They're in the row that I planted them in, and then they're also in the path. And it looks pretty terrible. But we are getting some green beans. Unfortunately, though, something is eating the leaves a lot. I mean, they're just kind of turning it to lace. See? But several of them do have some pretty good sized green beans. Let's see if we can find some here. There's a flower on that one. Here's some. And here's some over here. Here's a good one. So, I don't know, whatever's eating them doesn't seem to be detrimental too much to the actual beans. It's just the leaves. So, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. We've got garlic over here going crazy. Let's see, we got carrots, and we picked all the radishes, of course, but all the carrots are in here. We need to weed really bad in there. And then we've got turnips over here. Those are looking really good. We fed some to our pigs already. And then over here in this spot where the black tarp is where we'll put our sweet potatoes. Let's go right over here. Oh, here's our peppers. There's some little ones coming up. These are a bush type squash, winter squash. I forget what the name of it is. And then over here we have zucchini. I actually don't remember what this is over here. I don't know, it'll be a surprise. That's always fun. We've got some more peppers, and we've got our patty pan squash. I'm excited for it to start vining. We can put it up on this trellis here that we've got. We've got some butternut squash started. Just a couple of plants over here in the corner. And then check this out, we have some volunteers come up. I don't even know where these things came from. They probably were actually planted by Bo and Jep. They were helping me plant all this squash. And I'm sure they just dropped all these seeds in here accidentally, or maybe on purpose, I don't know. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squash plants coming up. And I don't really know what kind they are, so that'll be a surprise too. So all over here in what was supposed to be the path, but that's okay. They had fun helping me plant, and I enjoy them being in the garden with me. Let's see what else. Oh, one more thing. We have tomatoes over here. There's just a few in there, and I really don't know what kind these are. I really hope that we don't have a lot of cherry tomatoes. Jeremiah likes cherry tomatoes, but I'm not a really big fan of them, and last year we had a lot of cherry tomatoes. So I'm hoping that whatever we planted here, and then in the... Those dumb cats, always getting in my garden. Well, I'm hoping that whatever we planted are not a bunch of cherry tomatoes. Get out of there. Hey, I know you're cute, but you don't need to be in there. Come on, get out. Get out. So that's it for now for our garden. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I don't know how the kids go barefoot out here. It kills my feet. So that's it for our garden right now. Just a quick little tour. May not look like much, but I'm super excited for this summer for growing our own food and getting canning and just enjoying being out here. I love having a garden, and it's a really good family time that we enjoy together. Georgie's here.
Little Georgie, she's kind of mad at us.
She's having
tonight.
a hard day.
She's not a hard day, just a hard evening.
She's tired.
She's
That was a
worn out.
really... Oh, sorry. I cut you off.
No, she's worn out. That's all I was saying. Yeah.
That was a really fun day today at the Neals, and just getting to see their place and meet some other like-minded families. We had a lot of fun.
It was very fun. It was a good, solid day, and got to hang out and cultivate new relationships, YouTube relationships. You know, that's it's a little different at first when you meet somebody that you've met only through the internet, but then when you go to someone's home and they invite you into their home and into their place, and it was just a lot of fun and and a very good conversation, very encouraging, and it was a good experience. So our kids enjoyed it, we enjoyed it. So
they also have a video of the day on their channel, the Neals Homestead. You guys should go check them out and tell them hi from us.
Yep,
yeah,
for sure.
And thanks for coming along with us.
We'll see you next time, guys.